Previously on DragonCardYu-Gi's card reviews.
And I'm still surprised that she got the most votes over Dark Magician Girl. But, you know what guys, I'll tell you what. I know a lot of Dark Magician Girl fans are really gonna put some hate mail into me. So this is what I'm gonna do. Next card review, I'll be doing a card review for Dark Magician Girl. I promise you that.
Well, I better get working on my promise. I better get started on my card review on Dark Magician Girl, and... What the hell was that? Oh, dear God.
Where's Dark Magician Girl?
Give me Dark Magician Girl, you son of a bitch!
Hey jackass, where's that review of the Dark Magician Girl?
Dude, when are you gonna bring out Dark Magician Girl?
Fuck me.
Hey guys, DragonCardYu-Gi here, and welcome to a new card review. Well, if you can't tell from the intro and reading the title from the top of this video here, I'll be reviewing the Dark Magician Girl as I promised. I did promise all of you that the last time I did a card review on Gaga Girl on the Valentine's Day special, I did promise I was gonna do a card review on Dark Magician Girl because she didn't got enough votes. Which this pretty much resolves the whole angry fanboys wanted to kill me if I don't fucking review her. Well anyways, with that chit chat done, let's get started with the card review, shall we? Let's first talk about its artwork. The funny thing about Dark Magician Girl, she has 4 different cards that have 4 alternate arts. Sadly, we only have 3 of them in America. The 4th one is still in Japan because of reasons. Just take a look at this picture here and probably you can guess of why it's not here in America yet. I'm not gonna make a long rant about that either. So, to save me the time of making this review any longer, I'm gonna be reviewing my favorite of the alternate arts. And I'm gonna choose the alternate art from Duelist Pack Yu-Gi. This one's my favorite for multiple reasons. For one, we can see the whole body of this one. I mean, feet to head. We can see her entire body. Yeah, I know this alternate art right here pretty much shows her entire body too. But this one, in a way, pretty much says, ooh la la, she's trying to be sexy to us. Ha cha cha. You know, that sort of thing. And the thing is, this pose that she's doing actually reminds me of the original Dark Magician art that Yugi uses in the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Look, they're both similar. I mean, just look at it. Not only that she's sitting in the same pose as him, in a way, but she also has the ancient circle logo thing right behind her back, just like the original Dark Magician. And also has the pink shine effect that pretty much shows that she means business and looking cute at the same time. I like this one overall, which I already said my reasons, and I'm not going to repeat myself. But overall, I love the look of this alternate art than the other ones. Not only it makes her look attractive, but it just looks better overall. You just have to agree with me on this one, guys. So when it comes to art, for this card anyway, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. Alright, I'm going to do something different for once in this card review. I'm going to be looking up the effect and deck choices both at the same time, because her effect does evolve what kind of deck that you need to have for this card. So, let's go read its effect. This card gains 300 attack for each Dark Magician or Magician of Black Chaos in either player's graveyard. So pretty much this card gains attack points if you have a certain number of Dark Magician or Magician of Black Chaos in your graveyard. But before we put our thinking caps on, let me give you a little rule that most people already know and may not know if you're starting to begin to play the game. When it comes to deck building, you can put up to 3 copies of one certain card, unless you go to the ban list and you can't play certain cards, or put 1 copy, which is limited, or put in 2 copies, which that's semi-limited. Which thankfully Dark Magician and Magician of Black Chaos is not in the ban list, so that means you can put up to 3 copies of those cards in the deck. Let's put on our thinking caps. If there's like 3 Dark Magicians and 1 Magician of Black Chaos in your graveyard, that means she'll gain 1200 attack. So that will make her attack up to 3200, and that's pretty strong for a level 6. If you're lucky enough and you're playing in a mirror match, if your opponent also plays Dark Magician, which I really barely see nowadays, she would gain more attack points as well. And now for the deck choices. Judged by with her effect gaining attack points of Dark Magician and Magician of Black Chaos in your graveyard, It's most likely that this card would be perfect for decks based on Dark Magician, most likely. Now, with the effect, I can see this effect pretty good if you're in a mirror match if your opponent is also playing a Dark Magician deck, which I really doubt that's going to happen. But it is good on your part if you have 3 Dark Magicians in your graveyard, or even a Magician of Black Chaos, which I barely see people play. But overall, for the effect, I am going to give it a 3 out of 5. And for the deck choices, I can most likely see this thing, well, in Dark Magician decks, most likely, which I barely see nowadays. So when it comes to deck choices overall, I am going to give it a 3.5 out of 5. Alrighty, let's go straight to the final results. Overall, I really do like the artwork of this certain Dark Magician Girl in general, and when it comes to the effect and deck choices, they're pretty okay as well. I really do like Dark Magician Girl. She is the original female monster of Yu-Gi-Oh! And she will always be the original and always be the best. Even though Gaga Gaga Girl stole her parade in the Valentine's Day special, but I'm not gonna go much into detail on that. Hopefully I don't get killed after saying that. So, with my overall score of Dark Magician Girl, I am gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5. There you go, you Dark Magician Girl fanboys. That is my card review on Dark Magician Girl. So probably now they can put away those torches and pitchforks and guns and other means necessary of wanting to kill me, all because that their favorite Yu-Gi-Oh girl was not part of the Valentine's Day special. So with that card review done, I don't have to worry about getting killed by a bunch of raging fanboys. Anyways guys, I hope you really do enjoy this card review, and if you guys have any cards you want me to review for future episodes, just leave your thoughts and ideas in the comments down below, and I'll see what I can do for a future episode. So remember guys, comment, rate, subscribe, and until next time, later, DragonCard7 signing out.